My guest is Pat Younge, President and General Manager of the Travel Channel. And there's very few of us out there that have not seen or do not know about the Travel Channel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
There's been some changes recently in Travel Channel in ownership, and it's kind of gone in some possibly new directions that I might not know about. Can you share with us what's the latest?
Yeah, certainly. After 9/11, what happened with the network was common with many things in the travel sector. People weren't traveling, the network became less relevant. And the response at the time was to make the network very domestic, very Vegas, Miami, Hawaii, and they introduced the World Poker Tour as well, which really has nothing to do with travel. It was purely about ratings. What we've been doing over the last couple of years, and it's sort of come to a head now, is we've been moving the network back to its brand, back to its position as a real travel network for people who are passionate about travel. And the big change this year was that we stopped funding the World Poker Tour. And that basically gave me 20% of my program budget back to spend on real programs. Over the last 12 months, we've taken this poker dividend, if you want, and actually been able to invest it in our core brand. And what we're seeing is record ratings for the first quarter. We're still very upscale. We're probably the most upscale cable network, more upscale than news. So we're very attracted to the advertising community. And that means the network's in a very good position now for the future. I mean, we're a cable network, and we're owned now by Cox Communications, or a cable company. We've been investing a lot more money in our website. Again, our website, when I joined 3 years ago, they saw their role as just to promote what's on the television. But anybody who knows anything about travel knows that isn't what travelers are looking for. So over the last 18 months, we've been investing a lot more in destination content, destination guides. We are on the verge of making some pretty significant digital investments, as well as rolling out our content on places like iTunes, Amazon, and a number of other places now. So you can get Travel Channel content on YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, as well as via our website. One is we are looking fundamentally at how we work with the travel industry. In the past, they'd send us press releases, we'd make programs. We'd go to them and say, do you want to advertise? The problem with that model for a lot of tourism boards is that the advertising flight that they can afford doesn't really cover the purchase window that people take to make a decision on going somewhere. For Australia, for example, it takes 3 years, apparently, between when somebody decides they want to go to Australia and them actually getting there. So for Tourism Australia, a campaign really has to have years of life, not 6 or 8 weeks, which is a traditional sort of ad run. So we're now working with tourism boards around new models of creating and sharing content with a longer life cycle, which gives them what they need, which is content that's got a real life cycle that impacts the purchase cycle, but also gives us good, engaging content about interesting places and interesting people. So the other thing we're doing is in this whole area of user-generated content. You've been on YouTube and clicked on travel, and there's a million videos, but as you know, probably there's only 5 of them which are any good, and it's impossible to find them. What we've been doing with user-generated video is actually people have been paying us to come on a course where we teach them how to make great films. And then we send them off into the world, and if they're good filmmakers, we commission them in advance to go and shoot stuff for us. If they're less able, we may say, send us your stuff, and if we like it, we'll pay you for it. We did a show called America's Scariest Halloween Attractions 2 for Halloween, and we commissioned 15 Academy graduates. They each shot a 2-minute piece. We used 9 of them in the show, along with some professionally produced content, and all of them lived on our website. So we got a show at a very good cost. Audience loved it. The Academy graduates got paid, and our website had 15 pieces of new content. So it was a really good sort of win-win-win.